we encourage people to check ViaNile out in App Store. ViaNile is an awesome application that is developed by Diaspora. And we're using the experience of ViaNile to share with a lot of people to ensure that we start approaching ourselves as a team and working together to ensure that we bring value to whatever we're doing collectively. So we strongly believe that with a collectively driven approach, mindset, and knowledge sharing opportunity, we'll all be better off. So welcome to the show. And as a tradition, we have this beautiful piece of video. We love to introduce what we're up to. Please subscribe to Pan-African Organization channel on YouTube. We want to build our own movement and help each other that has a business project to share their business on this platform and help others to see what we're all doing. So once again, welcome to our third session. We're not going to stop. We're going to keep on doing this until we make sure that we are all positioned to be competitive like every other race. So thank you. So Value Stream, please, can we just watch that video for 2 minutes? And then we go straight into our discussion for today with borders on everybody telling us what they do and sharing their knowledge with us, and let us contribute and see how we can bring technology to support what you do. So guys, welcome once again. Can we have the video, please? Value system. Can we just please have the video playing, please? I think we're having some difficulties there. Okay. If you have any problem, can you let us know if you can play it? Well, I have a chat here. Can you introduce the project again? Okay. Brother Johnson, okay, thanks for that question. I gladly do that again briefly. We're running a Pan-African organization platform to help our businesses network together and start doing stuff together. So basically, we encourage people to showcase and introduce what they do, their project, their investment that they think others should share in our collaboration and support. And they say this is driven by the fact that we had our own experience when we develop a particular solution, which we think is going to help us start doing and stop talking. Basically, it's called ViaNile application. It's an e-commerce, social business, and an affiliate network application that helps you trade, socialize, create your store, and do a whole lot of stuff. So that's basis why we think that it's important that we start bringing people together on a digital platform so we all can share the benefits of having each other on the platform. So thank you once again. And as you go, we'll find time to answer all questions related to the opportunity and see how we can move on together.
This This chart to me represents beautiful, educated, moneyed Black people all over America. It could represent Black organizations. It could represent Black churches. It could represent Black social and civic organizations. And what you will notice about these beautiful Black people all over America is that everybody is doing their own thing, caught up in a Eurocentric value of rugged individualism, having forgotten that it takes a village to raise a child. There is no power here, brothers and sisters. There is no power here. Power is most effective concentrated. You can take a 55-gallon drum of water, spill it over, it will disperse, find its own level, and eventually evaporate. You can take that same 55-gallon drum of water, put it under pressure, put a lid on it, put a hose in it, put a nozzle on the end of that hose, and it could cut concrete. There is no power with us being disconnected. See, there's nothing wrong with dispersion. I live in Cleveland, you live in Atlanta. We have folk in the Caribbean, we have folk in Africa. That's dispersion. That's okay, but we do not have to be disconnected. We are a disconnected people. We are powerless in disconnection. This is where all the power is. You see? This is where all the power is. Whether you are at the center of your own network or part of someone else's network, this is where the power is. There's a beautiful African proverb that says, when spiders unite, they can tie up a lion. When we connect, because we are disconnected, we're disconnected from those of like mind. We're disconnected from the best practices in our community. I don't care what it is that you want to do, what profession you want to engage in, what business you want to get into. I can introduce you to brothers and sisters all over America that is doing, they are doing it to death. You just don't know who they are. Okay? When we connect, we prevent interlopers from coming into our communities and taking and destroying at will. All right, George. Try to open up the Booker T. Washington delicatessen in Chinatown and see what happens. So we must connect. We must connect the dots. That must be the movement for our people in the 21st century. We need a lot of us doing a little instead of a few of us doing a lot. We need to get together to get ahead. That is.
Thank you very much. We need to get together to get ahead. That is precisely why we're talking today. We need to get together to get ahead. So welcome everybody. We choose to use that particular video because we think it speaks volume about why we all step out here to do what we do. At the end of the day, every other society is collaborating in one way or the other, and we happen to probably be the only people that just wish that we can run on our own, and apparently we've not been able to do that really well, which is why we apparently struggle as a people. So that's the essence of this show. Once again, my name is Atai Albert. I run the King Coco Show on radio out of Atlanta. I'm also a digital transformation consultant. And I choose to do what I do this because I had committed to doing this 2 years ago before we even had a partner together to drive this under the Pan-African umbrella. So we welcome everybody to come on with us and be part of a whole new emerging-driven energy to be able to see how we can step up and be in a better position by ourselves, for ourselves. So that having been said, I appreciate having everybody here. Today's show is fundamentally driven by a platform that has actually moved from the whole idea of talking to a platform that is given out there to empower Black folks do whatever they want to do. You want to study, there's always a page on ViaNile.com that you can study. You want to be able to create a store instead of having to go through the whole process of paying someone to develop an application for you to create your store. You go straight on ViaNile and you create a store today, get approved tomorrow, and you load your product and start selling. You want to have a network of affiliate people that do similar stuff with you. You gladly go to the business network on ViaNile.com and get that done. We're going to have to take a lot of series of this opportunity to break down each functionality on ViaNile so that you could actually appreciate what ViaNile has offered the race. And we're really believing that as we grow in this with this solution, we'll commit a lot of resources to the development and the training of the continent and creating projects and programs for the continent to benefit out of it. So we thank everybody for coming online today. I want you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Pan-African Alliance YouTube channel on YouTube, because it's very important we start talking together and showcasing each other's stuff. We want to equally be able to know what you are doing and where you're doing that, so we can collectively drive our energy in supporting what you do. So today's show fundamentally is based on what do you do? What are you doing? How can we come in and support what you do? So that's why we think it's important we start relating with each other, getting to know what we're doing independently, wherever we are, so that we can actually drive that process using the infrastructure that has been deployed. It's no longer a session for talking. We're now ready to start doing as a people. So please, ViaNile.com is in the App Store. If you're not on that platform, you want to go check it out so you could actually see what it could offer your business as a person, as a group. You can actually create a group function. What you're doing on Facebook, what you're doing on WhatsApp as a group, you can actually do that on ViaNile.com. So let's build our content and keep it together. I will, as a procedure, I will share my screen to show you guys some other functionalities on this application before I open up the phone lines and the microphones for everybody to contribute. We really want people to be able to share what they think, what they see, and what they think can be done differently to help you guys appreciate what we just set up to achieve. Collectively, we're sure we can actually get this done. So I will, for the purpose of this discussion, share my screen so that we can all feed off where we stopped as the last time with the last show. And after that, we'll open the microphone for everybody to give us an idea of what they're doing and what they think we could, how we think we can support it. And then we all go home with that information and see how best we can do what we do. So once again, I'll just give a very brief rundown on this platform, what it does, and I reemphasize answer a few questions we had in the last session, because that will help people that probably were not in that session understand what it is and see how best they can appreciate that. I would actually have to go back to my demo account. Once you download ViaNile before even logging or getting registered, this is the screen you see. And with this screen, it summarily states that you can create your store, you can load your products, you could join your business network, or you can actually just list your products on this application to sell right away using the geolocation functionality. Anywhere you are, your product will first be seen by people right around there. So I want to go to my training account so I can go back and show a few functionalities on this. For your information, that is the topic of today. What are the remedies available to help make businesses, projects of our brothers and sisters better? By this, we are trying to see how can we advise our brothers anywhere in the continent, anywhere in America, anywhere in Europe, who are trying to let people know what they do so we can actually help them do what they do better by recommending solutions or by advising if you have one of those functionalities on ViaNile.com that would help you do what you want to do better. As you see, ViaNile is really driven by numbers and advertising. We love you to help us get advertising on this platform. We don't want to belabor ViaNile users to be able to drive whatever we intend to drive on this platform. We are driven by different revenue features, which we'll see as we go. But once again, we like to highlight a little bit of what we did last time because we believe it's very important to your benefit on the platform. This platform offers the first 1 million people on it the opportunity to be in a special group that we call the ViaNile African Investment Implementation Committee. The first 1 million users on this platform will be in that committee that will implement and choose projects of which this organization would like to support to help empower our people and develop businesses. This opportunity is also considered to be the founding members of the organization for life, because we believe that those that stands up with you when you're just setting out on a journey and believe in a dream and without even having full conviction on the prospects deserve to be given a place as long as you get where you are. We believe that most organizations like Facebook, Amazon, never had what we have right here. Amazon started in the garage as a basic store selling books. We know the story of Facebook starting out of college, basically with a basic file sharing application. But we did not have to reinvent the wheel because the dynamics are already been developed by multiple organizations. So what we have been able to do is to look at defining variables across those applications and bring them together to give you a one-stop shop for a social, business, and networking affiliate capability, where you can create your store, you could sell your items at very marginal cost, you could create your groups, you could bring your training platform on it, and people could access your training platform through the ViaNile platform. We want to own our content and be able to rebrand the continent as a whole, our people as a whole, to be seen in the right perspective that we so want them to be seen. So we sincerely welcome everyone on this event and on this session. And we encourage you guys to just subscribe to the ViaNile YouTube channel, because that will help us build a perspective on YouTube that will attract most of our likes to be able to appreciate what we're doing, take advantage of it, and benefit from it. It is of no good if you buy yourself a Lamborghini and you barely drive it, because you spend money to develop this kind of solutions so your people can benefit from it. Some of us don't have access to be selling on Amazon. Some of us don't have access to create stores in Amazon. They don't even have the functionality as a business network. But on ViaNile.com, you can do that. And we encourage us as a people to invite our friends, Africans and non-Africans, share this platform with your friends, because to be able to be listed as the first 1 million founding members on this platform, you must have invited 10 people. And we will show you how to create your own link that you can use to invite those people so they will define your founding members. And by that, you will see a flag on your profile that tells you that you have invited over 10 members to this platform. We need to build this together because we strongly know that it's time that we as the people get together, own our content, manage our content, monetize our content, and leverage on what we might not have been able to do with other platforms. So thank you very much. I'll just show you a little bit rundown again on the affiliate link. This is, once you download this application and go straight to registering as under the affiliate link program, what you do means that you can now create your own link. And your link is created from this page. We did this yesterday. We'll do it briefly again because it's not the primary content highlight of the show today. You will now copy the home page and paste it here, copy it here. Let me just do that briefly and paste it here. On the affiliate link, you see the affiliate link box, you paste your home page there, and now copy your text. This text is editable, like I keep saying. You copy that again and come to the same box and paste it on the second line. Paste it on the second line. And that becomes your own affiliate link. You can edit this page to say, please share with your contacts. Okay, please share. So that part is editable, but please don't edit the homepage link because that would have been a totally different thing altogether. And then you copy it from the red copy clipboard point. You see the screen is highlighted that I copied. You see that happening there. You can now go straight to, let me go to the chat so we can all see this. You can go straight to your chat. Oh, I'm sorry. Go to the chat and paste it right here on the chat. That could have been your WhatsApp, that could have been your Messenger, that could have been your Facebook, that could have been your email. You see now, that is your own link. Anybody you share this link with will connect straight to your own affiliate network downline. And certain things they do on the platform, automatically you make a percentage of what they do for 10 years. So this should be a driving factor that will drive people to ViaNile.com. Not a lot of platforms has this network affiliate program set up. And this functionality can actually be upgraded, it could be reconfigured, it could be repurposed for a lot of other network marketing functionality. We all know that a lot of organizations are really into network marketing. So this functionality will help you do that. With this, this is what you want to share to your friends, families, so they can now use the same approach. And you have to be able to teach them to copy the home page and the text onto the clipboard, onto the affiliate link space provided, and copy from the clipboard and share it on any other platform. You need to invite 10 people basically to qualify for a lifetime founding member of ViaNile. That number is limited to 1 million people because we believe ViaNile will grow to compete favorably with platforms like Facebook, Amazon, WhatsApp, because they never even started how good we started. So please, if you have a question regarding that, share that with us. We'll be glad to actually educate you more on how to create that. We think we should just show this again because this is very, very fundamental to driving users to this platform so they can now find out other functionalities. So thank you for that. And I will go back to the screen. And I would strongly agree that we are committing 75% of the profit out of this platform to improve, develop the entire continent of Africa and his people anywhere in the world. Black Americans, Blacks and Caribbeans, we need to be able to empower ourselves, create a startup venture opportunity so we can support investment and build our own community, build our own economy. This is the way we are not just talking, we have done it, we have offered you opportunity to come on board, to create your store or post your products and just do virtually every other thing that you might not even be able to do on minimum a lot of platforms. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's all fresh. Don't mind what it is. We're going to build it like anybody else. Together, this is for Pan-African organizations. Come and partner, collaborate with us. Let us help showcase what you got as well, because we strongly believe that if we work together, we will be able to build it faster and support each other. So thank you very much once again, as we look forward to bringing you guys on board as the founding members and also help us drive the message that ViaNile has come to replace a lot of social media platforms. We've been donating our content, put your content on ViaNile, and let us help you monetize it. Today wasn't really about running around the stores again, but for just the benefit of those that were not here, I just want to probably show that we just brought another functionality to the business network where you can actually just create your own, QR code. This is really common and popular in America now. People no longer have to type their information and share it all over the place. You can just create your QR code. This is what we call your digital DNA. This is trending. This is what you want to send to people as a restaurant, as a business, and they will be able to just scan this QR code and go straight to your own business, wherever it is, be it on the internet, be it on ViaNile.com, on the ViaNile platform, and be able to do whatever you need them to do on this platform, on your business, or partner with the business. So note all these features that are there to help us compete. The world has changed, and there's no way it's going to go back to the pre-COVID situation, because you want to be able to reach people and make money before, during, and after. You want to be at home and your business is running digitally. You want people to be able to approach and support your business even when the boundaries they are 1,000 miles away. That is the mindset today. If you're not adapting in that mindset, then you likely not survive for too long as a business. So we really appreciate and advise us. That's why we created this forum, so we can start talking to each other. If you have a project, you have a program, you have a YouTube channel you're building, you have a Facebook platform you're building, let us come together and share the knowledge of what you're doing. And by so doing, we can collectively drive each other's opportunity towards our strategic goals. Otherwise, you will struggle. The world, those that were lucky to jump on YouTube and Facebook that built the numbers they have today, are acting like kings. So, but today, everybody reluctant to subscribe to the channel. But if we all work together using the platform we have that has the ability to drive users to our platform, we can easily direct that same traffic to your YouTube channel, to your Facebook channel. So we expose your product. But we want you to host whatever you're doing on ViaNile and see how we can equally help publicize this project, any product you have. I want to show that we can bring up your product to very high prominence on this platform, because we have the ability to highlight your projects and make it visibly seen by anybody who is on the platform. Like here, this is one of us that is advertising his tax business. This could be where your business could actually be advertised. You can see we're advertising wash your hand, basically in line with the COVID trend. And you can use your private groups, your private pages to advertise advertise different products. So we have been able to create a solution. So you quit talking of what can we do together and start doing. Nothing stops you from creating your shop right now and being on it. Nothing stops you from doing that. So please take advantage of what we got here and start creating your stores, start posting your cars, your properties you want to sell, whatever you want to sell, you go to the marketplace right there and open it up. You can see that right here, you can actually create your store and get approval on it and go straight into selling to anybody, anywhere. We are no longer limited by geographical boundaries. That's a store that was created just for us to be able to sell. So you can actually go in there, you might like any of these items, pick them up and pay for it and get them delivered to you based on the terms of each store owner. We validate and ensure that you review your service from every store, and that's how we build the brand and reputations on all the stores. So your feedback is very, very important to us. So on that note, I don't intend to, that was a highlight for today. It's supposed to be an interactive session. So I will open up the microphone for, you can use the Zoom function and you can use the Zoom function and adequately raise your hand. You look at the Zoom menu, you can see that you could actually use the reaction button and raise your hand and let us hear from you what you do, the product you want us to know, how you think you can collaborate. And we have some specialists on board today that will contribute and advise you on the kind of technology you can use to support what you do. Or if you have that functionality on the ViaNile platform, then we will gladly introduce you to that function as we are on the show so you can use that. I expect you guys to be able to lift up your hand. By show of hand, please let us see and hear from you. You can actually unmute yourself, raise your hand, and contribute accordingly. Let us all know what you're doing. So thank you guys for your patience, and I hope I'm still on point. I don't intend to bore you guys for too long, but there's a whole lot to learn and to show on this platform that we'll have to take some time to do that all time, because if you understand what functionality this platform can bring to you, then we can do it. Gina, you can unmute yourself, and we'll be glad to hear about what you do and what you think and where you think ViaNile can support what you're doing, already supporting what you're doing. Thank you, Gina.
Hello, how's everybody doing today? Hope
We're good.
everybody's well. Yeah, I just wanted to say that I see you guys keep, you continue to update. I didn't know you had a QR code, so that's really awesome to see. So that's very important for, anything that you set up as far as a store and things like that. And also, I don't think there's any other application out there that's giving back to the community 75% of their profits at all. So absolutely nobody is doing that. So that's amazing that you guys offer that. And also, I have a question. So when you set your store up and everything, does the money have to go through you guys, or does it come directly to us? Do you, like, we set up our own Stripe account on it? How does that work?
You have a Stripe account. There's a provision for you to put your account on it, and by default, your money should come straight to you. But since we're just trying out with a lot of people just coming on board for the first time, we will, for now, temporarily, want to hear from the buyer that they have their demands, their supply delivered in good condition, and that actually is what they actually had ordered. And based on that, we will be able to now let those funds come into your account. We don't intend to keep this one, just like every other platform. It will take a little bit of time to build reputation and validate some of the stores. We're an internet era where a whole lot of stuff is happening, and we don't have a central repository to verify and validate all the companies ahead before they even open the stores on the platform. So we don't want to be liable to the situation that obligations are not met. but within a very short time, and once this store starts delivering and we're having proper good feedback using the review button by our customers, then we will give you access to your money as a real time of the transaction, which is what is obtainable in all these reputable platforms. So we're going to have to build on that and try to see how we can actually meet up and stay competitive. Gina, I hope I answered your question.
Yep, thank you so much.
Okay. Anybody else? You can, by show of hand directly, if you can't use the function on Zoom, by show of your hand directly, I will notice that you want to say something. We want you guys to speak up on what projects you're handling and what advice you need, what kind of collaboration support you need, because we're out here as a Pan-African Alliance organization to build this coalition so we can now do what most YouTubers feel reluctant to do for us, because everybody thinks that having 1 million followers must justifies them having so much from you. But we want to be able to create this functionality on YouTube, Facebook, and most importantly on ViaNile.com to drive your product to those that need them. And we're sure we can do it. So far, it's looking so good. We're running live on YouTube, so please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That will help others see and pick up a notification button. So once you're online, we could share information with you. And we appreciate that you're part of our founding members by inviting 10 people using your affiliate link program and creating your affiliate link too, to be able to invite others using those links so you can get the benefit of being a founding member and also benefit of whatever is offered for what they do on the platforms. For now, it's sitting at 30% of subscription advertising funds that comes in through any of your affiliate link. You can sit home and just walk away with 30% of that value. So build your own network and build some residual income. This is not a quick fix money spinning opportunity that you might be vulnerable to a whole lot of losses. We are keeping it consistent, and we're going to be straight up and make sure that we build this over time. So I want to see your hands. Mr. Bode Johnson, you have a question, you have your microphone unmuted, you can contribute. Okay, Chooks DK, where are you calling from? Where are you joining from? And you want to make a comment or contribution? We're glad to hear from everybody on the show today. We're running live on YouTube. Let's keep it interactive so we can hear from everybody and feed off that energy. Okay, so if you don't have a question right now, I gladly want to take the opportunity to show you some more functionalities on the ViaNile app application. So let's just keep it real. Let's get back to what we do. Let's share some more detail about what we got here so we can actually get to know more about this platform. I think there's always something to share to keep us all on the same page. So we're back on the application as a social media platform. You could actually go straight up in here and invite people that are already on the platform to join you. I am now inviting a few people just to show what we do. Basically, most of us know how to do this. So you can invite people, and then if you have a message that pops up on your screen for anybody, it's going to come on the screen. And then you have any notification of a message, as usual, pops out on that icon. You see the bell icon tells you what's up. So let me see, I have a comment. Do we have a comment on chat? Calling from SA, can't talk just now. Okay, thank you, man. I appreciate it, Chooks. That's pretty cool. Thanks for having you online. Please give us a thumbs up on a YouTube channel. This is going to help us build this platform to get more people on it. So let us look at the business network a little more, since we don't have a lot of people. We have any way you can just throw a chat on the chat platform. I will pick it up as a question, as a comment. I make people share it if you don't want to come on, use the audio functionality. And also, ViaNile.com is working on releasing his audio voice over IP functionality and the streaming functionality. We know that once we get those two functionalities online, we'll be able to pull most people that are paying all this amount of money to Zoom and a couple of other platforms. So we want you guys to appreciate the fact that we're here to be competitive, and then to be competitive as much as possible, because we want not just you to come on ViaNile on sentiment, but that is the perfect alternative to any existing platform. So just come online, let's build this. It's our own, and we're really committing to put this out there for our folks to be able to stop giving away their content, stop giving away their advertising dollar, stop giving away their regular commentary and making Facebook and other platforms what they are, because without that they can't. Most of their followers comes out of Black folks. We are the main content developers today, because we all know not a lot of races are outward going as we are, and we still remain one of the on top race with a whole lot of history that is about to be unveiled. You can see our food is trending all over the world. Our music is trending all over the world. The Black America defines the urban culture globally. You know, everybody wants to play our kind of song. So let us pull all this together and let us be the repository for all this as a platform that is committing a chunk of its revenue to the development of the continent. There is no mincing of words about what we got here. We are very competitive. I want to probably help you guys see what you can do on the business network. The business network was designed to bring businesses together. So we want you to get on this business network and see how you can benefit. Put the list of business here. Yesterday, somebody asked a question about what other benefits, if only they can be able to search for Black businesses in Germany, in America, let me say Black doctor in Atlanta, Georgia. We should be able to have people go into the business network and list their businesses. And you see, there are all categories of businesses you can list. So we want people to make use of this function to list all their businesses on the business network. So your brothers anywhere can stop giving away their money to all other races that does not support our growth, because we're committing this to the continent of Africa and its people all over the world. We want to start building our own economy. The Chinese have Chinatown. The Italians are doing their own thing. But we are the ones that are being divided across imaginary boundaries that is keeping us from collaborating and becoming a strong bunch. So we strongly want you guys to now see that we have our own digital platform to do all these things. Amazon is making $386 billion last year. Was not by mistake. All of us are contributing to that 300 and something billion dollars, because you're buying from Amazon, we're buying from its stores. Most of those stores are not owned by Amazon. They are owned by people like you. If you don't know, we will train you how to use the same business model, what they call drop shipping, to sell without owning a warehouse. So create your business network. We're going to go through all these functionalities one step at a time. And like we said, we're not going to stop. We're going to keep driving the whole ideology, the whole mindset of Pan-African collaboration. We all agree that we are our earlier generation of the Isaac Way, the Malcolm X, and all these folks, They were all Pan-Africanists that were driving the consciousness of working together as a Black race. But apparently we've not been very lucky after that generation passed with the right player to be able to continue this mindset and build on this same attitude to support each other. So we gradually lost that leverage of being 1.5 billion people. We're not playing 1.5 billion people with America alone holding over $1.4 trillion economy. That is an investment potential. So if we can have a platform where we could tap into just 30% of these numbers to our own platform that is willing to contribute a chunk of that investment to the development of the continent and its people, I think it's a win-win for all of us. But there's no man is an island. You might be shocked that the ability to create a store will bring your brother to buy from your store, and all that will add toward the development of ViaNile, which will go ahead to dedicate a chunk of this revenue to the development of our people. Be one of the first 1 million people, be one of the first to invite 10 people so that you can actually become the founding member of ViaNile for life. And your businesses, your projects, your programs will be the first to be considered because you believe that what you see here can make a difference in our society, home and abroad. We will no longer be seen in a picture that doesn't make sense because we want to make ViaNile platform the go-to platform where people will come there to find out, okay, what's trending in Africa? What kind of food is trending in Africa? You know, what kind of culture, if I want to go to Africa, what can I, where do I find that question? Just asking Coco on ViaNile.com. Go there and ask questions and make the platform to know more about Africa. Wherever you are, in America, in Europe, white or black, go and find out more for yourself. You want to say, I want to be able to get trained. I don't have access to the emerging technologies, because at the end of the day, you need to get the new knowledge, you need to get the new skill set. You can actually go to a digital skill set network. And because today, those who master large-scale software delivery will define the economic landscape of the 21st century. This is no rocket science. Already you can see what the Indians and Chinese have been able to do with the knowledge they had, with the advent of computer era and the internet. And today, digital era has gradually evolved, and because they are at the forefront of it, they are taking advantage of it. So go into the ViaNile.com, create a page. If you have a hobby of, you like animals, go into ViaNile.com and create a platform to write your story about animals and post pictures and videos and let people understand how they can support what you do. There's certain numbers on this platform, we will be able to bring advertisers to your platform. We'll be able to get your advertisers to sell on your platform. So we think that we have done a bit. We'll continue driving this down, but it's important we have people to understand and know that this is there. It's like a very beautiful woman that has no wonderful companion. Or what use is that beauty? You know, so it's important we share this to our families and friends to understand that there's a new sheriff in town with a whole new dynamics. I will take you back to the business network, which we're trying to explain why it works, so that you'll be able to create your profile on the business network. Go down and list your profile. And once you have your profile on the business network, you can easily generate your QR code. You can generate your QR code. And once you generate your QR code, that's what you send to your friends, your customers, your clients, so they can easily have a one-stop way of reaching out to you. With this, they can actually share to their friends to see where to find you, without having a mistake of the URL, you made by wrong spelling, or trying to navigate the internet to find that. This is, again, your digital network, your digital DNA, your digital signature that has the detail of everything you do online. So this is where the world is going. We are ahead of it, and we bring this knowledge to our brothers to be able to understand that you need to understand how to do business today. if you're still doing business the old way, I'm sorry, it's a matter of time you drop off the line, because you cannot approach a new digital era with the analog infrastructure or managerial mindset. It doesn't work. So sooner or later, you guys will see what I'm talking about. Sooner or later, you appreciate what we started here. But we can all build this together. Let me take you back to the business. Let me show you a typical businesses on this platform. You can easily see a summary. This information is what you capture on your digital signature, which is the QR code. With this information, all you need is to send your QR code to your friends and families, and that becomes how they can access you. They don't need to go typing all the information. Most phones have the scan functionality that all they need to do is just scan this information. If you have your scan, you can actually scan it on the screen as it is, and that will take you straight up to your page. So if you create an account on ViaNile, this is not actually out there in many platforms. You can just pick up your QR code, and that's what you have on your phone. So whoever is talking to you, okay, man, you can have that. That's my contact. Reach out to us, and that's what it does. Straight up, the thing goes over there, and everybody's on the same page with you. We're helping you stay competitive and adaptive. Business will never be the same again, and it's important we all understand how we can leverage on technology to do what we do better. Once again, we have another 20 minutes to the end of this session. I will revert back to our regular show. We want this by show of hand directly, or by show of hand using the reaction button in the menu, in the Zoom menu. You can click that button and you raise your hand. Let us see you, and we'll be glad to hear from you and equally understand how we can support what you do. That's why we're out here. Like I said again, I am a digital transformation consultant. I have a good knowledge of applications today and digital enhancement that could complement what you do. Are you training? Are you selling? Are you just providing kind of service? Let's talk about it and see how we can do that and support your business. We have to do this together. You can't do it alone anymore. The world has become a global village. So I don't see how you're going to stay in Mozambique and reach out to somebody in Ghana. I don't think I can stay in Nigeria and reach out to somebody in America. So we are providing you that digital framework where you could do all that. Get on ViaNile platform that is in app stores. You can download it from app stores for your Android or for your iPhone. And let's go make use of this beautiful application that we think is going to be one of the next disruption. African growth. I love to hear you. Always been a permanent feature on our show. Can you just unmute your phone, your microphone, and make some contribution, sir?
Thank you very much, King Coco. Wonderful delivery as always. I just want to say, there may be, I noticed there may be a few people here that weren't here the last time. So, yeah, like you did go through some of those processes again. That's always fantastic. I just want to say again that we cannot overemphasize the need for collaboration. We cannot overemphasize the need for us to work together, to come together, because, like from the very first video you put up there from Dr. Fraser, if we do things separately, no matter how good we are, we can only achieve so much. But if we come together with a common purpose, then we'll achieve. The sky is no longer the limit, as they say. We'll achieve so much more collectively. And this is a wonderful project, wonderful platform that invites everybody to bring their projects, their individual platforms, to advertise, to promote, to showcase. So it is a collaborative effort. Everybody will grow faster together if we come together. So the features are wonderful, and I'm I'm almost certain that there's nobody here that would have gone through all the features already, would have utilized them. So there is always something new to learn every day. The QR code you've been talking about, that's a fantastic one. That makes things much easier for people. And it's a good thing because this is the digital age. The world is moving at a very fast pace. We like the saying goes again, if you don't join the train, you'll be left behind, as it were. So we need to get ahead of the pack. We need to start directing which way we are going. We need to be deliberate in our actions. We don't want to just wait for others to show the way and then follow from a far place behind. We need to be ahead of the pack. We need to show the direction. We need to show that we can do this. This is what I always say. See, we can actually do this, but sometimes we have this mindsets, as people of African descent, especially, we have this mindset that we cannot do anything that is, that will be successful. So we need to start discarding all that kind of mindsets, biases, prejudices that have been put in our heads by others. We need to start showing that we can do positive things, we can achieve anything we set out to achieve, and this is a wonderful way to start doing that. So I encourage everybody, obviously, to, if you have not already joined ViaNile, go and join ViaNile. Once you join ViaNile, you can go on and look for the Alliance of Pan-African Organizations, join the group and participate in the events. It's a simple enough model. Each person that joins, like Coco said there, becomes, once you can join and add 10 people on, 10 people from your family, from your friends, your contacts. 10 is a very small number. I mean, most African families are way larger than 10. So even if you're just looking at your family, never mind your friends and contacts, you will have 10 people in no time. That's all we need. Gradually, we'll get there. And once we get to the point where we will start feeling the impact, because we're already making that difference, but we need to start feeling that impact collectively, together, all businesses of every member, especially that initial 1 million foundation members. All businesses of such members are going to grow astronomically at the same pace. Like literally everybody will grow together. So there's nothing like anybody being left behind, as it were. And about the, let's say, tradesmen, Coco said there too that if you put up your business network, the platform is been designed in such a way that wherever you are located more easily to your relevant catchment. So people can see you, people can look for you, people can know what you do, you can advertise, and everybody would, because it's like there's a very wonderful line about advertisement that if you do business without advertising, it's like somebody that is winking in the dark. You know you're winking, but nobody else does. Nobody's seeing you. So you need to bring it out. And bringing it out is about joining ViaNile, about coming together, about collaborating, so that at the end of the day, we will be able to make that impact. Coco has said there too that 75% of the profits coming up from ViaNile is going to be very, very impactful. You can imagine what 75% of a good chunk of money, what that is going to be. We're talking in dollars. That will be used to support the founding members' businesses, their projects, their programs. This is what ViaNile is all about. Those people, those initial 1 million people those are going to be focused on, because that is where the growth is going to start from. So once we have that, not unfortunately, because I know that obviously it will continue, but then once it gets to the analytics and all that of the platform is such that it's automatic. So there is no There is no, oh, let me wait till, because the numbers are growing rapidly as we speak. So you need to jump on. You need to show this opportunity to anybody you feel you want to. The usual thing in Africa is, if you have a good thing, you don't show it to others. So most people are skeptical, because whatever you show to them is usually, you only hear about stuffs like, like Coco said there, those get rich quick schemes. This is nothing like that. We've
That's the
always
irony, that's the
emphasized.
irony, that's the irony of life, my brother, because we live in a very trying time. People are just preoccupied with survival. So that's why people opt for those opportunities, It's crazy.
Absolutely. So that's it. We need to get on the right bandwagon. This is the bandwagon that is leading to success, is leading to growth, is leading to development, is leading to joy. These are the things that, if you are, like Coco said there too, if you are a millionaire in the midst of poor people, then you are poor, because, like you have said before too, we are all in a group, and you are as weak as the weakest link. The group is as weak as the weakest link. So we need to get
All right,
everybody together. We need to get everybody up there.
all
Thank
right,
you very
guys.
much as you listen and do the needful. Thank you, everyone.
Guys, thank you very much, my brother. I always love having you on board. And I want to remind us that we've decided to dedicate a time twice a week for this program. And if you find it knowledgeable, you find it informative, just keep coming back. Same time, 3 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. European time, and 8 p.m. Greenwich Meridian time. You can figure that out where you fit in those time zones. Ensure that we just come in here, get the knowledge, and leverage on it. There's not much you want to do if you get knowledge and you don't use it. There's nothing like having yourself a beautiful, nice car and you can't even drive it. It doesn't make any sense. So we want you guys we're going to change our mindset. I bet you, go write it down. We're going to change the way a lot of things are done, starting from what we just started, because we have a global platform that could reach anywhere in the world. You can be anywhere in this world today and be sitting in a discussion with us. A few months ago, nobody saw this coming, but the functionality was there. Zoom was there with 10 million users every day, but 60 days into the pandemic, Zoom went to 200 million users every day. Today, Zoom is almost at 500 million users. If you're doing $10 a month on Zoom, you do the maths. We can take a piece of that. Zoom is not putting back anything back to the continent. So we need to just start being smart and owning our own stuff and holding ourselves accountable. And I bet you guys one thing for sure, we can drive the change we want in the continent. Leadership has failed. A lot of people in that country, in that continent, have lost the capacity to effect any kind of change. So that change has to come from me and you that has been exposed, as global, that are doing something somewhere. But you cannot do it on your own in your independent countries or states. We can all work together. If we focus our energy in a state in Mozambique, that state will damn change. You focus our energy in one country like Nigeria, who says it will not change? We have the infrastructure, we empower people, we can target people informatively, to educate them on certain aspect and knowledge on how they could go about stuff. We're going to make the change, but until we have that tool, and luckily now, I like to use this inference. If Twitter can shut out Donald Trump and render him incapacitated by the mere fact that he couldn't be heard anymore, then there's something about technology. So whether you like it or not, it's an opportunity. You just have to wake up to the realization and take advantage of what you got. We are not going to shut you out like Facebook will shut you out because you put certain content, but we appreciate responsible posts and responsible use of the platform, because we want to project the proper image about us. We want people to see us. We want them to know how we are, not what they've always made out of us. So this is an attempt to take back a whole bulk of what we do and how we are, and let people see us the way we want them to see us. Eddie, thank you for being on the platform today. You always had some contributions to make, And you highlighted something. You highlighted something in your last session. I added something new, which is for the QR code functionality for businesses. And as the feedback goes, even individuals that get on board needs a QR code. We have the capability to create a QR code for you. So you don't even need to go print a business card anymore. You can just share your QR code as a business card. That's trending all over the world now. But I'm sure people in Africa are not really yet awakened to that. So we have the capability to create your digital business card, which is what we call the QR code. And that's all you need to send to people. You don't have to run around carrying cards anywhere. Oh, where can I have a card? I'm sorry. Oh, I left it in the car. Oh, sorry. In the last jacket I wore had some cards. But let me get your number. Hell no. You have your mobile digital DNA on your phone. You're already using it to check in airports all over the world. You can just have your pass, your what do you call it, your ticket on your phone, your boarding pass, and you just go there and you scan it and you go. So we want to get you guys up to speed. Madame Julia, do you want to say something? Well, you've been listening to us quietly. We need to hear from you, Madame. Can you unmute your phone? Well, apparently some people are very good at watching and not make some contribution, which is okay. Okay, so Eddie, you have the microphone. Can you unmute and just say hi to your folk? We'd like to have you here. Appreciate your consistency too. Eddie Graham, are you there? And the other is that if you're not on video,
yes,
I'm sorry, the view. Yeah, Eddie, go ahead. Go ahead, Eddie.
Yes, it's my pleasure sitting with you guys today again. Having given my time to listen to you for the second time, I believe strongly that ViaNile has come to stay. That also is dependent on the structure that you tap into other brains to be able to encapsulate and nip the challenges on time. As it is, I believe strongly that the brand is one that is inviting people with very good investment brains. So I think what you need to do, or ViaNile needs to do, is to be able to segment or look for some sort of 5 investors who are really out there to give hand in some sort of advert of this brand in all the sub-African region, like West Africa, East Africa. If you have 5 agents at the present time, give them all what you think is good. Let them play around, own the areas, and that will really speed up. Because as it is, thousands, millions will hear about this, but they might not be carried away because the distance is far. So if, for example, in Nigeria, you are appointing 2, 3 strong agents to take that up very quickly, I think it will really help the station for which you are mounting to be able to have flexibility as to the much job that you have on hand. I also believe strongly that the challenges, they are there, but that has to do with how much you tap into good brains to be able to help. You know, some persons might want to wait until it works. Some persons are out there with the brain to contribute. Some people are out there with the money, but if the message is not thrown to them on very good time or in very good time, that is another big challenge. So I think, and I will subscribe or prescribe rather, that you should look for 5 African countries and get agents to sit down there and do most of the job. Then it's up to you to say, look, I'm giving you this and I'm giving you this, go and work, and it will speed. So that's my contribution to this wonderful project that is on hand, you know, for the Africans.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that, Eddie. We're already working on that. We have a very strategic plan, what do you call it, set up already to be able to accommodate people. We are offering what do you call global partnership, global advisory board members to certain people of high level of influence, group administrators of high network organizations, YouTube influencers, YouTube owners with large following, influencers, sporting icon. We're providing them opportunity to be global advisory board members. And that is barely, it will not be more than 100 in the whole world. But as normal, when you start out like this, you have the early adopters who can be excited, looking for opportunities and looking for new things. You always have the late adopters that always come on much later. But that's why we clearly have functionalities on this platform that makes you do these things easier. The network affiliate program is designed to help people build their own network. So if you have 100 people on your network and they bring in any kind of advert or do certain things, which you can actually repurpose as time goes on, you make money out of it. If you're into network marketing, which is trending all over the world, come on board platform, you can repurpose the network affiliate program to help you drive your network marketing. I have my hands up by Jim Jerry. Jim, where you calling from? Where you logging from? Let's see you and talk to you on what you think you can be done and what you do. You're welcome. You have the microphone, sir. Thank you, Collins.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, my man.
My name is Jim Jetty. I am in Longford in the Republic of Ireland. I heard about these systems and I got a channel to hit into the system to listen to you guys, Now, I didn't really mean to contribute anything, but I see a very strong vision outlaid in what has been portrayed here right now. And I already see at the same time that we don't need to really ask or beg people to come to this kind of network, because the vision is very clear and is going to hit out so wide, the way I see the perspective. All we have to just think before we even get somebody or before you guys get anybody new is to see if the person has those kind of like-mind vision that you have, not just people of potential that are in places, without them having the vision, then it will not be captivated. And I know the fewer that gets it right now are the ones that are going to explode tomorrow. Then it will be, had I known, I heard about it. And people waiting for something to succeed first before they come into the picture are always the losers, because they are not risk takers. They are not people who want to take their little time to say, I believe in this. I believe this can work. Let's work together from the grassroots. It's always difficult, more forming something from the grassroots. The people at the bottom always suffer it, and put so much stress into it. But by the time they now start enjoying it, people will now start saying, these people, they are using African Otokoto. Are they killing? What is going on? Well, how are they doing it? What is happening? This guy is trying to see the president of America tomorrow, and next tomorrow he say he's flying to China to talk with basic people. Well, how are these people doing it? Let's go and find out from his village the jazz that he's using. Meanwhile, the vision is already clear. And it has been mentioned about people of Zoom and even Facebook and all that, how they came about it. Did they go to their village to go and seek for Tokoto? So, Los, please, let's put our head together. Know that this is viable and let's push, no matter what it is. In any 1 hour of your time, in a whole day, every single hour, dedicate only 5 minutes in getting somebody new. Within 2 days, you will get all the people you need.
Thank you.
5 minutes out of 1 hour. Just
you said it all.
Within
You
3
said it
hours,
all.
there.
You said it all, man. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Jerry, I appreciate what you just said. You know, we totally understand the dynamics of humanity. A lot of times, people want to see what's going to happen, but by the time they got on board, they're just having the last end of the pie. But we know that we can do this, and I realized that while we are on this show, as a transformation agent, there's something you could all do, because anything worth doing can be done right there. I want all of us to pick up our phones and learn to share a contact with 10 people on our phones right now, so that we could actually get the dynamics going. So if you guys can all just do that, because I noticed that during our show, it should be when you should get traffic on this platform right away. We can actually even share the invite of this event to your close friends who just come in, man, stuff is going on here. Can you just jump on board and see what's going on? But most importantly, let us hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel, Pan-African Alliance Organization, and let us just share to 10 people on our phones on this opportunity. We know that's going to happen. Facebook never had what we have right here. When Facebook moved from $500,000 to 10% of it in 2 years. Microsoft paid $240 million for just 1.5%. In 2 years, that's 24 months window. So now we're talking about people being the first 1 million people to be live founding members of this application. Imagine if Facebook offered that to people 15 years ago. What is the value of that opportunity today? So sometimes we're going to hustle and get preoccupied just to survive, but let us plan for the future. Nobody knows where this is going. That's technology for you. It has never failed. Amazon, Zoom, Apple, all these solutions have never failed. So I don't need to be a prophet. If you give me a pulpit, I don't mind standing, but I won't have a Bible. I'll speak what I know how to do. I do technology. I've been in it for over 20 years. And I'm telling you where this world is going. That's what we're sharing with people. So it does not look like it's basically because we wanted to come on board this platform. We have the tool that is driving this membership. But if it's not people that are close to you, that makes the core of it, then it's really not going to make the real fun. You know what I'm saying? So we all have opportunity to jump on board and be the trailblazers right now by just doing that. Let us learn to change your mindset, approach to situations. A lot of time, it might not be your brother that will come on board first. I can tell you that. Go outside people that don't even have that bond with you. They will be able to say, okay, why is he really choosing me? Okay, let me try. But your family might not be the one that will jump on board. So we have set up infrastructure, we've set up functionalities to drive this process. And Lillian, I want to hear from you today. What's going on? You're looking so quiet. Everything okay? She never likes saying, I don't know what made women lose the likeness to say something, but I'm sure in quiet places they sing songs, but that's fine. Collins, you have the microphone. Go ahead.
Yes, good evening to everybody. First of all, I would like to congratulate you for this awesome presentation. Actually, I've been on the ViaNile platform for, I think, a couple of months, and it's really, really amazing. When I'm going through the document, what intrigues me is that you said 75%, right?
Correct.
I'm telling you, who does this in this modern times? I mean, have you ever seen Facebook displaying anything of that sort anywhere? 75% going to the continent of Africa. It's amazing. Let's assume a billion, 75% of a billion, which is about $750 million. It's not a joke. And this $750 million, what it can do for Africa alone. I mean, we go for loans, soft loans, which is not even close to $200 million. And there are so many conditionalities. We have to suffer to pay this, and then we have to admit to certain things that we ought not to admit to. So I think this project is amazing. It has a good future. So everybody should come on board because I believe in it. I believe so much in it. because I've gone through the functionalities, I've gone through the business network, I've gone through the social, it's amazing that I introduced a friend who called me 2 days later to say somebody called him and was asking for a product. I mean, it's amazing. This thing is really working. It's really, really, really working. So I just want everybody to invite, if it is not your family, we have friends. Our friends have friends. Let's keep the invites coming. And one thing that I think going forward, I would really appreciate is you made mention of the audio functionalities. That is really going to work. If we could get that in place, then we wouldn't have to be coming here to spend our monies on Zoom and all those networks. So I'm praying people get on board. We get so many people. We subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we can raise a couple of dollars, do all these functionalities. Then we don't have to come here again. Then the next meeting probably may be on our own ViaNile platform. Obviously. So I think it's amazing. Thank you for the presentation. I'm always going to be here. I can assure you that.
Man. Thanks, colleagues.
And the next time I'm coming with my friends. I'm coming with everybody on board.
That's all we need to do. That's all we need to do, honestly. It's no rocket science, man. You see, I want you guys to understand that it would be nice in another 12 months to still come back here and see these primary faces that were here when there were barely nobody. By then, you find 1,000 people struggling to be on the Zoom screen. That's just the way life is. And I've been around this. I've been behind different digital platforms, and I can tell you something. Very few of them started this good, So like I said, let's just build our own YouTube platform, and then we could support any product. Let me tell you guys, if we have 1 million subscribers on YouTube and have 50 million subscribers on ViaNile, we can make any situation, we can make it happen without leaving your room. You have a product, we could sell it, and you just come back here and say, whoa, it was good to be part of it. We're not going to stop, to be honest with you. I've done this 2 years on a different platform, and I'm just transferring the knowledge and experience to what is happening here to be able to be the guy you see. Maybe somebody else any other day that's doing what I'm doing, but let us just do the basic thing. Hit that subscribe button, share to 10 people, tell them to share to another 10 people. If we have the first 1 million people, our friends and families of, let's say, 1,000 of us, we have our friends and family that make that 1 million. We can be the first people to create businesses, create opportunities, and own it, and we will fund it. The 75%, we're not going to go to the continent and start sharing in the street. We're going to look at those that believe in us, where we all started, and make them the first line of beneficiaries. We're not going to go looking for people. In the implementation of these programs, we will form the committees in different countries to lead them because we saw the dream and believed in it. Apparently, this is not more like a dream. This is a product. It's out there. It's in the App Store. All this to download it and then share it with some friends and let them exploit. Go create your store. Don't pay nobody money to go build an e-commerce platform for you. For what? This is what they call platform as a service. You have what they call software as a service. You no longer need to pay India and go to India to build you an e-commerce platform for $1,000, $2,000, which they have the key at the back end. At the end, they can take it off the screen anytime, and you have to call them back to pay for some more money. So we ran out of time with 4 minutes into extra time. We intend to just keep it real and keep it on point. We appreciate everybody that has found time to join us today. Once again, join the train. The train has left the station. You can only stop at another station. You might be another 1,000 kilometers before you have that stop. Let's get on board. We keep this date on your phone, your calendar, every day, same time. We're going to be sharing different aspects of emerging opportunities. We're going to be talking about different kind of technologies that is there for us to use. Our leadership don't even know. People now sit at home and work. How does that impact us? What kind of opportunities are created? COVID wasn't all about pain and suffering. COVID equally opened up new opportunities. So we don't going to be talking about problems. We're coming with solutions. So guys, I look forward to having you back again. Lillian, thank you for coming. Gina, thank you. Eddie, thank you. Muhammad, I did not hear from you today, but I hope next Saturday you have a whole lot to throw at us. Let's do what we have agreed to do. Let's get out there and build our own. We can do it. It doesn't take rocket scientists to do it, guys. So thank you for having me talk. Give me some thumbs up on the YouTube channel. Encourage me, but I love to feed off you guys. If I hear from you, you remind me something. Once somebody big take me in a whole different direction, it pops up a different reminder in my mind to be able to trade out there. I love doing what I do. So welcome once again. Thank you guys for being on the show. I look forward to having you guys again. I appreciate it. Let's keep it
Thank
going.
you. Great
All right,
presentation.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Just
you,
want to
Gina.
add, we're actually doing it, so let's keep it up.
Okay,
Thank you.
well, Mohammed, thank you, man. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, guys.
Right?
Right.